News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold.
Tonight on News 46, Metro is investigating a body off Highway 160 near Sandy Valley. The sheriff sends a press release about budget cuts, and a new rock is installed at Pahrump Valley High School. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, March 5th, 2015. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, Metro homicide detectives and the Clark County coroners were dispatched around noon today to the desert area near Sandy Valley. Metro is investigating the discovery of a dead body that was found a few miles off Highway 160 and the Sandy Valley Road. Police have not identified the victim or released, in fact, if it is a male or female that was found. The investigation as to the cause of death is underway. The Nye County Sheriff has issued a press release concerning yesterday's devastating blow to the law enforcement program. One of the most vital crime prevention programs, DARE and GREAT, were completely cut to balance the budget. These programs consist of 2 officers that cover all of Nye County, infiltrating the schools, connecting with students to teach drug and gang resistance. The deputies also, on a regular basis, receive reports, collect evidence, and are given tips concerning crime. The sheriff says in her statement today that although she attempted to provide possible revenue stream solutions to the impending major budget cuts, the BOCC was unable to stay their decision because these programs were not yet in place. Therefore, the Nye County Sheriff's Office has sustained the following cuts from their present budget: $800,000 reducing the Tonopah Detention Center to a holding facility, $172,000 terminating the DARE and GREAT program, and a mandatory 1-day furlough each month. The details of these cuts have not been fully researched, and a path forward has not been determined. Talks are continuing. Alternatives are being suggested and researched. Negotiations are open, and according to the sheriff, they will attempt to continue the previous level of public safety services for Nye County citizens. Further information will be forthcoming as it becomes available. Well, the Board of County Commissioners are also proposing big budget cuts for the Nye County Animal Shelter ran by nonprofit group Tails End. The nonprofit took over the shelter last year because they can apply and receive grants that the county is unable to get. They currently have a yearly operating budget of $225,000.
The other thing is we need to make sure that we can move those shelters back to that'll be one of the items we'll have to look into, to be able to move those shelters back into the towns.
I don't know if they've ever been in the town, but the point is, if they're not required by us for law, if those communities want the shelters, it's either they have them or they don't.
Well, and again, one of them may be going into impossible. Right now, it's
for discussion.
It's being a private organization, it's a nonprofit running it at this moment, which was a contract that was led last year.
Right.
So they're in the process of trying to figure out if they can do it again.
I get that. But it's the subsidy to them anyway.
Yes.
He's proposing.
I agree. That it would go away, that subsidy would go away if we don't need to do that, if they get all their grants and stuff that they're looking for.
And coming up, we'll have more local news, so don't go anywhere.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. Now here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
This week we have another amazing auction. I've got 4 or 5 different estates all combined for just so many different things. Lots of beautiful furniture, nice peer group, California King bedroom suite, dresser, headboards, everything, nice mattresses. Of course, we've got some sofas and a couple other couches, some Western furniture, Western lamps, a lot of nice furniture in this auction this weekend, and then all kinds of goodies like a horse trailer, a golf cart, some nice Greek statues like 7 feet tall, and just some really interesting stuff this weekend.
So tell me about some of these items on the table right here, because it seems to be a whole mixture of everything from tools to antiques to collectibles.
That is correct. So behind us, it's a big mix of merchandise. I have a huge sports collection in here, all kinds of baseball cards, football cards. There's some nice Native American pottery, vases, just kind of a bunch of nice biker's leather, saddlebags, vests, a lot of just nice stuff this weekend.
This jewelry right here, there's a lot of breathtaking pieces, but some of the things that really stand out are some of this turquoise.
Yes, again, a lot of nice stuff in our showcases this weekend. Lots of nice turquoise jewelry, a lot of sterling silver jewelry. Got some coins, some silver dollars, old pennies, wheat pennies. Just a good mix of nice merchandise this weekend.
Everybody can come by to Nevada Public Auction to preview the items, right?
That is correct. We're open to the public. Anybody can come here and shop. Preview is Friday all day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday you can preview before the auction. We open at 9 a.m. for preview. Auction is noon on Saturday. For more information, call me here, 751-4867. The website is auctionnv.com.
Where are you located?
800 Market Street. It's 1 street past the hospital.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
Well, a special monument was placed outside the JROTC door at Pahrump Valley High School yesterday afternoon.
The rock was donated by members of the community. I was told not to mention their names, so I won't say Charlie and Leon. The work was done by Rick from Written in Stone, and he's done a lot of the work around here. He donated his time, and they donated the rock. Just for, as the gentleman I'm not supposed to speak of said, that they just wanted to donate it to and maybe inspire the cadets for everything that the cadets have been doing since school started back in August.
This is beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it really complements what we're going to do, and we plan on having more out here just to get our battalion face out here. And so when people drive by in the buses and all the kids, it really is just the face of this side of the school.
So what's the plan?
Plans? Well, I've got 11 windows, a door. I've got the walkway that Charlie and Leon have said that they're going to come out and help me level it out, make it look bigger. It's got to be a little bit bigger for the team when they come out here to raise and lower the flag. So
they use this area, don't they, for training?
We do. The flag goes up every morning, comes down every day at the end of the school day, and then out here in the parking lot area, basically, where the buses line up, this is where we do our drill and ceremony, and then we're out on the field for a lot of our physical training that we do.
How many kids do you have?
Right now we have about 180 kids in the program. It went down from where we started at. It's one of those things that there's a new colonel came into town. He sort of is different than the last guy, starting to raise the standards up. And based on what we've done in the community, working with them, this is one of the things that have come out of it. But the community as a whole has just embraced us, and as I told them when I first started, you got to give me a chance. I can't fix what was broke before, but from here on out, I'm responsible for everything that does happen or doesn't happen. And a lot of members from the community have stepped up and helped us. Black socks, white t-shirts. I've got members of the DAV right now getting us bow ties. I have a military ball end of the month here. We're going to have that out at Nellis Air Force Base. Wow. So there's a lot of things positive going on in the battalion itself and in the community too. So, and I appreciate all the help and support that I've been given by the community.
A special fundraiser will be held for Super Mikey, who is battling leukemia.
Town's probably pretty familiar that Mikey's been through a lot lately. I figured that he could use a little bit of support, so we're going to try and do a Super Mikey Slider Slam. We're going to be selling sliders right off of the grill. Bring the kids down. You can build your own right there by the grill. We've got live music going on from 10 to noon. We're going to have Mott's Bounce House. They've stepped up and they've helped us out a little bit with bringing a bounce house out. So we're really excited for the event. It's going to be this Sunday, March 8th. And it's going to be located right here at Wings and Things at 1301 South Loop Road.
And you're right here at Wings and Things now, aren't you?
Absolutely. We're here right now.
So bring the family down, and is there going to be a special price on these sliders?
They're $3 a slider. All the money that we make or any donations that we get goes back to Super Mikey and his family. We've done something in the past and it's been a great turnout. It's really neat to see how the town comes together anytime somebody's in need. You can say what you want about Pahrump, but we got a really, really awesome community, and it's really exciting to see everybody come together to try and help somebody out that's in so much need.
This is going to be a great event down here at Wings and Things, and once again, the address, and for more information, is there a number to call?
Absolutely. You can call 775-751-8261 and ask for Eric Webb. Any questions or concerns or wanting to participate or offer donations, just contact us and we'll help you out in any way that we can and try and get this done for Mikey.
And what's the date and time again?
It's going to be on March 8th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and it's located right here at Wings and Things, 1301 South Loop Road, across from $10 Fitness.
And after this break, we'll have your news across Nevada and weekend sports.
Officials have announced a $2 million federal grant that will pay for low-income housing for 50 families in Nevada. The money from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development will assist Nevada State Housing Division with placing extremely low-income people with disabilities in permanent affordable rental homes. State Housing, Medicaid, and Health and Human Services workers identify those who may be eligible. A person with a disability who earns less than 30% of the area's median income would qualify for housing and related supported services. Many of those aided by the grant will be transitioning out of institutional settings. The program will prevent them from being unnecessarily institutionalized or becoming homeless. Annual adjustments to Nevada's labor market data show that job growth was slightly stronger than initially estimated in 2014. Specifically, job estimates increased by 600 from preliminary readings. As a result, 2013 through 2014 total non-farm job growth came in at 41,000. At the same time, revised estimates show an unemployment rate of 7.8%, up from a preliminary estimate of 7.7%. Still, this represents a decline of 1.8% from 2013's 9.5% reading. The Nevada Assembly has passed a bill that would suspend prevailing wage rules on school construction projects. The Assembly approved the measure 23-19 today. SB 119 is a two-part bill that would extend school construction bonds beyond the term approved by voters as a way to ease overcrowding, but also extends rules that are essentially a minimum wage for contractors. Nevada lawmakers are reviewing a bill that would repeal state law requiring employers to pay overtime after 8 hours of work. The bill, SB 193, would remove a law requiring employers to pay overtime at 8 hours of work in a 24-hour period. If passed, the bill would bring Nevada in line with federal rules requiring overtime to be paid after 40 hours of work, regardless of work done on a single day, or also give workers and employers more flexibility in scheduling. Permitting concealed weapons on Nevada college campuses would either help students defend themselves or escalate gun violence. People with both opinions testified today at a hearing on Assembly Bill 148 before the Assembly Judiciary Committee in Carson City. The bill would allow those with concealed weapons permits to take their weapons onto the state's campuses. Nevada Assembly Republicans plan to introduce a bill that would bar schools from punishing students who play with toy firearms. AB 121 would forbid schools from punishing students that play with toy guns or pretend to use a firearm. The bill also extends protections to students who wear clothing with images of firearms, use hand gestures to imitate a gun, or brandish partially eaten pastries in the shape of a weapon. States including Florida and Texas have passed similar legislation after a highly public publicized 2013 incident in which a Maryland second grader was suspended over a half-eaten Pop-Tart chewed into the shape of a gun. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. Spring sports for PVHS start with a whirlwind tomorrow, with the Pahrump boys and girls track and field teams traveling to Cheyenne High School for the Division 1A newcomer meet starting at 3:30 p.m. The Pahrump Valley High School baseball season opener begins at the Sun Devil Invitational tomorrow at El Dorado High School in Las Vegas. The Trojans will be playing 2 games tomorrow night, the first one at 5:15 p.m. against Lincoln County and the second at 7:30 p.m. against Tech. They go back Saturday to face Canyon Springs. Other games will be determined based on those game results. The Pahrump Valley High School softball season opener is not until Monday. They have a doubleheader playing Virgin Valley at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. at Pahrump Valley High School. The baseball team will also face Virgin Valley on Monday at home at 2 p.m. NASCAR driver Kurt Busch will not be facing domestic violence charges after his ex-girlfriend filed a complaint last November. Busch will not be coming to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway with the rest of NASCAR this weekend. NASCAR events start Friday, and the main event is Sunday at 12:30 p.m. There's a huge buzz going around the NFL, and the new season hasn't even begun. According to Adam Scheffner with ESPN, running back LaShawn McCoy of the Philadelphia Eagles will be traded to the Buffalo Bills for linebacker Kiko Alonso. Since 2009, McCoy has the 3rd most rushing yards and 4th most rushing touchdowns in the league. The trade cannot be made official until Tuesday, but every source indicates that this trade is in fact happening. Veteran defensive tackle Vince Wilfork will be a free agent come Tuesday as the New England Patriots decline his option in his contract. The Patriots and Wilfork may still be able to come to an agreement based on a new contract. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Solomon with News 46.
Thank you, Courtney. Now here's Josh with this week's great computer deals.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Why does my PC run so slow? One of the main reasons your computer runs slow is because it's been installed with useless programs which we like to call bloatware. These guys aren't exactly malicious in nature, but they will use a lot of your computer's resources for no good reason. If you bought your PC new from the store, there's a good chance that most of this junk was already installed before you even took it out of the box. To remove wasteful programs like these, go visit your old friend the Control Panel. Under this section, you'll find a utility called Programs. Here, you'll find a complete list of all the software installed on your computer, when it was installed, and have an option to remove it.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
We're going to have your weather with Noah Beacon.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, March 5th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 65 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is just 3 degrees above that at 68 degrees. Winds were coming from the east today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 10 miles per hour. The UV index today was 3, which is moderate. Humidity was at 22% today. Sunrise was at 6:10 this morning, and the record high back in 1972 was 84 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 35 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 48 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast this evening at 4 miles per hour with gusts up to 7 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 4. Well, tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. Winds will be coming from the east-northeast at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 9 miles per hour. Humidity will be around 28%. Sunrise will be at 6:09 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 5, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we'll start off with some nice sunny skies. We might be seeing some clouds rolling in around mid next week, but that should be clearing up later in the week. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the low 70s tomorrow, and that'll be working its way up into the high 70s around next Tuesday, and that'll be going back down into the mid 70s later that week. Your low temperatures, you'll be looking at a similar pattern. It'll be starting off in the low 40s, going up into the low 50s around next Tuesday, and going back in those high 40s later next week.
Thank you very much, Noah. Well, Valley's Edge Country Store is having their grand opening Saturday, March 7th from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. There will be a free barbecue, live music, giveaways, games, clinics, vendors, suppliers, tons of animals, and fun for the whole family. Valley's Edge is located at 4779 West Bell Vista. Give them a call at 727-5037. Bring the whole family for tons of fun. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish our viewers and KACE 95.9 listeners a great evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.